if you look within, you can actually feel a feeling which will feel like, man, I can be a real masculine, healthy, organic man. I can tune into what is true. Imagine, for example, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, the kind of healthy, organic masculinity that you'd have as a man, your balls. What's actually there? I've defined this for us, actually, man, because I've really thought about this. When I say being a man, I mean it in like a universal way, like a timeless way. What is a man? And this is how I've defined it for us, brother. A man, in an existential sense, it is a proper, alive, masculine man who's got self-control, who's in touch with his power and his potential, who is not squandering his gifts and vigor because of immaturity and a lack of self-discipline, right? In other words, man, he's in tune with his masculinity. If I'm in touch with my masculinity, you know what I feel like doing, bro? I feel like putting my nuts on the table and doing this, right? Because I've got that energy. I'm not repressing it. I'm not pushing it down with these fucking behaviors that are so bullshit. It took me years, dude. I knew about this stuff years ago. I just resisted it, bro. I just stayed in these behaviors. I just stayed in that lower vibration, lower consciousness, addict, pleasure. It's all about pleasure, bro. When you're stuck like this, the number one value of yours is pleasure. You just prefer the pleasure. There's an example that breaks my heart when I think about it, dude. When I was on holiday, when I was like 15, 16, I can't remember exactly how old I was. I remember that I really liked to use PMO, pornography, right? I really liked it. And I was really enjoying it. But I also knew that it was just about the kind of age where I could actually get laid. And just for context, man, this is before I had my first long-term girlfriend. So I hadn't really had any sexual experience yet. And so I was super curious and really imaginative. And I was fantasizing. Yeah, I'd always fantasize about these scenarios, especially if I was on holiday, man. Seeing like this beautiful Spanish girl or something. I'd always, dream this up. And one time, man, I saw this fucking Spanish girl in real life, right? She was staying at the same hotel as I was. And as soon as I saw her, I was like, fuck. I'm going to have to fucking do it now because, obviously I can just stay in my hotel room and just jerk off all day, or I can actually approach her and do something, get laid. Like what? And you might be like, dude, that's sick. What did you do, man? Did you go speak to her? No, bro, I didn't. I was in the hotel room fucking jerking off every day for 10 days. I would find the best hour of the day where my parents were out of the hotel room, my brother was out of the hotel room, and it was just me and I could watch the best fucking porn in the world. Now, I was young, man. I didn't really give a fuck, which is probably why I chose that, yeah? But it fucking pained me, man. It made me suffer. It made me think fuck, man, I didn't do the right thing there. I chose to be an addict instead of pursuing life and woman and actually growing as a man. I rejected my masculinity. The final thing I'm going to say is this. Dude, have the courage to make the right choice. You need huge balls and huge courage. But the truth is you do have them. You just need to make the right call. Okay, we're going to wrap things up there, my friend. Dude, good luck, lots of love, and as always, peace.